Hey everybody, it's Jason with JR Custom Designs. I wanted to go ahead and reshoot a video that I did before. Hopefully this is to more liking of everybody. Without further ado. Anyways, so what I'm doing here is I'm doing the American flag, and there's a couple reasons why I'm doing this. The main reason being it's going to have long spurts, it's going to have short spurts where the flag or the stars and everything are. So it's gonna give a good representation of how the laser reacts. Now the initial settings go into the machines. The same settings will be going to all the machines. It's going to be a fill at 600, 30% power, and a 0.079 interval. And so we'll see how the Boss laser, the AEON Nova 10, and the Thunder Nova 24, how they all do with the same settings on this image. So I'll be right back and we'll go ahead and get set up for the Boss laser. Alright, so here we are set up with the Boss laser. I'll go ahead and show you. Here's the design, 600 at 30. Again, none of these machines are modified. They're using the stock settings. And of course, just so everybody's mind's at ease, I own these machines. I purchased them, and so I'm not in this for any particular company. I'm just to show you the results of what I'm doing by each machine. So hopefully you can take it for what it's worth, and maybe help make your decision on your next or your first laser purchase. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and frame this out. Alright, so we're looking good there. I'll go ahead and start this and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to let this go ahead and run, and right before it's done I'll go ahead and come back and check back in with you and let you see what's going on. Alright, one thing I wanted to point out here is I just wanted to show you kind of how much the head is actually going past the design. We're going about 1 5/8 beyond the edge of the design before it recovers and comes back the other direction. We'll look at all three of the machines in this way and kind of compare, because this boils down to your run times and how quickly you can do a product or a piece when you're doing your jobs. So stay tuned. Alright, so we're back here getting ready to finish this up. It's got one more stripe to cut. Getting ready to finish up here in just a second, and I'll do all three of them, then we'll come back and review all three. I'll just write the name of it next to it, that way everybody has a reference. Alright, so now this is Boss LS36. Alright, so Boss LS3655. Here's what you get. Alright, now, not bad looking. So, but let's look at the time. We have a total run time of 4.47 seconds. So 4.47. Okay? So we'll keep that in mind as we're moving through this. I know it looked kind of bled over and looks like a 9, but it's a 4. So we'll go ahead and do the other tests and see how they do. Alright everybody, now we're on with the AEON Nova 10. case anybody hasn't seen one before. Very nice, clean, tidy machine. And I think it's probably one of the reasons why personally this would be my favorite. But there are some features of the other machines that are good too. It'd be nice if one machine had them all, but this just happens to be the one that I like the most. Which of course is not going to influence this video because the video is showing you visual proof of what the machines do. Again, unmodified. We'll go ahead and pull up the file here. Alright, so we got the same file, same speeds, and same power. So let's see what this does. And there's a smaller laser, so the power should be about the same, but we'll see here. So anyways, here we go. I'll just turn on the air. Alright. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bump the power up a little bit to get a nicer burn, so we can do some comparisons. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna let this go, and I'll get back to you about when the video wraps up, and we'll go from there. Another thing I like about this machine is if you look at the smoke, even with my door wide open, it just yanks that smoke down. And that's just with a stock blower for this machine, which we're looking to upgrade to something a little bit more beefier. And details on that will come later. Definitely see some looks like we got a lead in, lead out. Or not lead in, lead out, but the settings are off. But anyways, I'll have to look into that. That's the first time this has happened, so we'll go ahead and see what we did for time. That's 2 minutes 13 seconds. 2 minutes 13 seconds. That is the AEON Nova 10. So nonetheless, this is not about a quality check at this point, it's just a speed test, but I did look into that because it's the first time that's happened. So I have to check my belts and stuff and make sure everything's tight. But yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to the Thunder Nova 24. Alright, here we are, the Thunder Laser Nova 24. It's a desktop model. Got a little bench set up. I got it on here. Venting out the window. I didn't want to put another hole in my building. So, yeah. So anyways, go ahead and bring up this file, I'll show you. Again, well, I keep forgetting this page, or the origin on this I have to flip because the origin is in the top left, not top right like the other two machines, but no big deal. So we'll bring it back up here the right way, 630, and we'll see what it does. Alright, so get the laser on, turn the chiller on. Alright, and we're ready to go. Oops. Didn't orient or origin it. This one again also has a nice fan to be able to pull away all the smoke and debris and stuff. Even with the door wide open, it's got plenty of suction to get all the air out, or the smoke out rather. We'll come back to this here in a minute when it's about wrapped up. Alright, so this one's getting ready to wrap up. And it's done. There's what we have. Alright, and this is Thunder. So, 24. Alright, there's a Thunder Nova 24. And it did it in 2 minutes 31 seconds. 2 minutes 31. Alright. 2 minutes 31 seconds. So I do gotta look at the my Nova, because like I said, I'm getting some ghosting, which is pretty, I mean, it's indicative of a loose belt or pulley or something like that, allowing there to be backlash. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to see. But I'll look into that and follow up on that. But like I said, this is more of a speed test on stock machines. To see how quickly they do the same design while rastering. We'll get into a quality check at a later date, but I will say that you'll notice you can see right in there there's a little bit of ramping, and you can see it a lot more, that dark area towards the end. It's kind of hard to see from the camera, but it's basically a ramp in and ramp out. This one does it too, but it's ever so slightly. The only one that didn't do it was the Nova, AEON Nova. But again, I'm not gonna credit that with anything at this point, because like I said, I've got a backlash issue that I have to fix before we can do that. But anyways, so again, this is just to show you that what these machines can do stock comparatively as far as speed. We'll get into quality and stuff once I get the Nova the AEON fixed. I will do a follow-up video on this to see if anything changed. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I'll be glad to answer them, or do any kind of follow-on testing that you'd like to see to try to compare this. There will be some videos coming out with pictures. I got a baseline picture from Corel that I'm going to run on all three machines. Again, after I get the AEON belt situation taken care of, and I'll show those as well. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, share. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you next time.